And see your hand.
Hi, welcome to the Elmer's podcast. This is...
Sorry. You guys on the air?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
That's a good boot.
We're leaving that. We're going.
Welcome to the Elmer's podcast. I'm Tristan, I'll be your host. This is Bradyn Gamber, my co-host. Say something to the camera, please.
Why do I have to be your co-host? Hey.
Okay, to our first... we're going to be talking about a book that we read. It's about an Indian and how his life on the reservation is and the challenges he faces and all that very cool stuff. So...
Yep, I'm really excited. I really like the book.
On to the first thing that we're going to talk about is the relationship between the two characters, Penelope and Arnold. And would you like to give any comments first on that, Bradyn Gamber?
Penelope and Arnold.
Relationship?
They have quite the one-sided relationship.
I do feel that too. I feel like they both care about different things in their relationship. Arnold's like, well, Penelope's like, you know?
Yeah, Arnold really likes curves, and Penelope just really
And it
nice girl.
she really turns out to be the nice girl, and Arnold kind of realizes that he's in the wrong once prom comes around, because whenever prom comes around, Roger kind of figures out that Arnold is fake, and, well, not fake, poor.
Yeah,
Poor.
he
They're
figured
the
out he was
same
poor.
thing.
They're the same thing?
Yeah.
Fake and poor? Well, yeah, because he was faking that he was middle class. He was poor.
And Penelope ends up really caring, and Arnold sees that, wow, I'm a really terrible person.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much Arnold's whole thing with that. So, it was definitely nice to see their development throughout the book.
And Roger wasn't a big meanie head.
Yeah, it was nice to see Roger make some changes, too.
He paid for Arnold's meal.
And showed him some... He drove him around, too. Drove him to, like, school sometimes and all that. On to our next idea. Rowdy and Arnold in the woods.
Yeah, they were in the woods. It showed their friendship.
Crazy. It was a crazy build up to that moment. It all started when Arnold switched to Reardon.
Rowdy was not happy about that.
Not at all.
You traitor.
Yeah, and you sent him
a gross stinky bug. Oh, that's very funny.
Very funny.
Anyway.
But it just kept building up. Tension started rising throughout, and then during kind of like the ending start of the book, it kind of felt like everybody around Arnold was dying, and
yeah, Arnold was.
We were kind of focused on Arnold during that moment, but you never really thought about Rowdy, what Rowdy was feeling.
Rowdy had a tough home life,
and all that, and he was always a tough guy, but in the woods, and they're seeing each other really for the first time. That's not like as rivals in a while. It was kind of hard.
But Rowdy still tried to punch him, but he missed on purpose.
Yeah, his eyes are full of tears.
He was crying.
After that, they kind of became closer. Rowdy still didn't like the idea that he was going to Reardon, but he knew he couldn't change it.
He accepted it a little bit more.
He kind of knew. He kind of knew that Arnold was going to move away at some point.
And chase his dreams, but...
Would you like to introduce the next idea?
The next thing was Arnold and...
Mr. P.
We like to call him Poopy P.
Because he's a terrible person.
He used to beat people.
Yep, his past is pretty brutal compared to everything else, you know. He always worked at the school and he would beat Indians. That was not good to...
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
The conversation between Arnold and Mr. P was very, very, very important.
Yeah,
in the
Mr.
story.
P was really forgiving. He was like, I know that you threw a book at me, but I'm not gonna be
He
angry at you.
understood. He's like, he knows how bad the school is because he kind of took part in the
In
badness.
poverty, and he realizes that he's not a great person because he beat people.
Yeah, and you know, it was nice because Mr. P was kind of the final push that Arnold needed
To get out of there.
Yeah. But that's kind of all I have to comment on that one. I just thought that Mr. P was a very good, hard push towards the future that Arnold
For Arnold's
deserves.
motivation.
You know, he saw that his sister was really, she had a chance, but you know, she kind of strayed away from it because I think she didn't have enough encouragement from other people.
Yeah, she just sat in the basement and
She
wrote
was
about
kind of
love
embarrassed of her dream, and she moved to Montana and burned in a fire.
That was really, really funny to me. Or irony. That was what they call irony. Ironic that she ended up trying to escape poverty just to die in a fire, just like anybody else.
Okay, thank you for coming to our podcast. This is the Elmer's Glue podcast. We'll see you around. Because Elmer's Glue.